Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? I hope everybody's doing great there. Thank you for attending this webinar. This is probably going to be the last webinar for a while I'm going to be doing. I have to take a little break for now. But I think this is a very important webinar. Let me get my speakers in properly. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Okay, I got my speakers in better. There we go. Okay, so we're going to be talking talking about social media. And the reason I say this is a very important webinar is basically when we look at what the social media, what we're trying to accomplish with social media through our platforms on Facebook, we're trying to accomplish different activities. And here's what they are right on this very top page that you see right here, which we're using social media essentially to build awareness and engagement. We want people, club members and other people, to be fully aware of what our club is doing, what's going on, what are our different activities, what are promotions, what are our social service events, who our speakers are, etc. And engagement, because we need to have our members engaged in our club. By engaged means we mean involved. They have to find value in what they're getting, and it's not monetary value. It is really value of their time, etc. So let's have a look at what we're talking about in general. And I got to bring my cursor over here. There we go. Okay, there we go down. So I'm going to talk right now about the customer journey strategy. And this I don't use the word plagiarize because that's not 100% correct, but I do subscribe to Salesforce. Salesforce, the name of the company, if you look it up the stock market, is CRM, which stands for Customer Relationship Management. This company is based in San Francisco, and they address tiny little companies to huge, massive multinationals. And their whole question is addressing customer relationship management. And we talk about the customer experience. In our case, it's the member experience and the life cycle marketing. A new member you address very differently as compared to a guy whose person's being a guy or a girl who's been a member for 20, 30, 40 years. In fact, we have some members who've been members of our club for over 40 years. It's absolutely amazing. And we really need to transform our marketing so that we have efficiency and personalization. And I say personalization because a cold email going out saying, "Dear member," that is so different than one that says, "Dear Noreen, dear Susan, dear Mary, dear Robert." I mean, it's got to be personalized. And what we also trying to create was we talk about here, the one-to-one marketing across every touch point. And touch point, that's an interesting word. Touch point is the different ways we're able to engage and tell our members and our prospect members and any stakeholder for that matter, how do we contact them? We contact them through email, through Facebook, through Twitter, through meetings that they can come to. They can come to a presentation. We have YouTube pages. We have our own Rotary TV channel. It's basically an online television channel. That's amazing. I don't think any Rotary club has that. So we have all these different points that we can talk to our membership, our prospects, and our stakeholders at large. And what Salesforce has discovered is when you combine email communication with other marketing channels, that delivers exponential benefits. In other words, it's not 1 + 1, it's 1 + 1 = 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, the more you communicate with people with different medias, different vehicles, the more effective we can be, okay, which is absolutely key. So basically what they talk about is, and I fully agree with this, I endorse this, I mean, obviously I agree with it, they're geniuses in this area, and I'm just a neophyte compared to them, of course, but they talk about email plus, which they say email plus equals awareness, engagement, and acquisition / retention. Understand retention as well, okay? So when we look at email at something, you know, robertbull@gmail.com, okay, we got to add to that these components. Our whole social media menu of different things we use, be it Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, whatever. Marketing. You know, we could, when we have our professional page, we can clearly boost our advertising. And if you have your own page, there's a term called boost. It costs maybe $10, $15. You can target by zip code. You can target by demographic. You can target by income, by different kinds of things. So you reach out to your audience if you wish. You can get organic paid search. That's called SEO, which is your search engine optimization programs, where you can pay to have your name more visible. So when somebody's looking for example, community service, boom, up shows Rotary Club of Miami. Digital marketing, the content of our marketing, and importantly, our website. In my opinion, our website's a little bit boring. But I know we're working on improving it. We've got to improve it. We have to make it more dynamic. So when people look at it, they say, wow, this is really exciting. But you take email plus that whole line of different other touch points, that's going to equal, bam, 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 improved awareness. Remember, I don't, well, none of you, some of you have taken my marketing programs, but I talk awareness, AIDA, awareness, interest, desire, action. People have to be aware. Guess what? Rotary and Rotary of Club of Miami is one of the best kept secrets in the world. We're a service organization. And I'll never forget, I was at this lady's wake. Uh, Her husband was a Rotarian, or is a Rotarian of our club. And I was at the funeral parlor and, was, giving our sincere condolences, etc. And I saw this lady who I met. And she said, oh, I didn't know you knew these people. I said, yeah, I do. I said, they're Rotarians. She says, they're what? I said, Rotarians. Well, what's that? I said, members of the Rotary Club. Rotary Club? She didn't know what I was talking about. This lady is more or less my age. She could be maybe 10 years younger, but whatever. I mean, she's been around for a while. She's been in Miami. I have no idea. 40, 50 years maybe. Maybe she was even born here. She had no idea what Rotary was. So, improved awareness. People have to know what we are, what we do, who we are. Improve engagement. Let our members know what we're doing. Let them feel involved. Let them feel part of what we are. We have a greater mission, a greater vision than just simply one little thing. Our motto is service above self. But some people join Rotary for fellowship. They want to find new friends. Some people join Rotary for networking. Some people join Rotary to listen to great speakers. People have different reasons for joining Rotary. Ultimately, as a total, we're looking for service projects. We're looking for service above self. But some people simply join Rotary because they want to network. They want to feel comfortable. They enjoy coming to lunch. That's okay too. Excuse me. And ultimately, we want to have improved customer acquisition and member retention. I use the word customer because we have to understand that a Rotary Club, the Worldwide Rotary Club, we have massive foundations. Our club in Miami, we have two key foundations. The TBM that we administer has over $5 million. The Rotary Club's foundation, we have $1 million. That's $6 million we manage. We're a business. We have a P&L, we have balance sheets. We have to be active and engaged. And the key thing for our club is to get new members and, very importantly, to retain existing members. So social media will help us through that. Now, looking at this, here we see in the center of this slide a whole series of things that qualify as social media. Google+, WordPress, YouTube. We have tons of YouTube things out there. Blogger, Pinterest, Vimeo, which is for videos, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Tumblr, Flickr, and Instagram. Now, the two on the left, which is called Constant Contact and MailChimp, these are basically email service providers. And we have our own as a Rotary Club called Club Runner, and that's what we use for internal communication. But basically, when we go beyond our club, we're really essentially talking about, when I say beyond our club, what I'm talking about essentially is people that are not members of our club. What do we do with them? How do we address them? And so we address them, communicate with them through Constant Contact and MailChimp, and then hopefully we direct them to our other programs. So let me move right now to social media, directly into social media. And I'm going to just focus on Facebook at the time being. They're all extremely similar, okay? When I say similar, I mean Facebook, Instagram, all these things, Twitter, not big, not a lot of difference. Here's my page. Okay, isn't that neat? All right, this is, under the name of my home, which is my basic feed. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have pressed that right now. But anyway, okay. The first one is this guy, Fred Wallen. He hates Trump. Okay, that's his problem. I mean, whatever. It makes no difference. Here's people I can add as friends. Oh, look at this. He's a Rotarian. He's not a friend of mine. You know what? I'll add him. Why not? I mean, he'll get a request. He'll decide if he wants to be my friend or not. Okay. And here's somebody talking about cooking, whatever it is. And if you go down, you're not going to see a lot of things from Rotary, because even though I am a friend of the Rotary Club of Miami, and when Rotary posts things, they don't always show up on my feed. Why? Well, look at it this way. I think it says here I have about 500 friends in this group. Here it says I have 19,000, almost 20,000 friends, but that's on my professional page. On my personal page, I have about 500 and something friends. I've added a whole bunch of new ones because it's something I want to show you later on in just a few minutes of how I want to build our Rotary thing. But when you see what I send out, because when I go to Rotary, I'll go to my name, this shows what I've sent out, okay? Today, I went on the Rotary Club of Miami page, and I found these different things, and I clicked the word share on the Rotary page, and then it shows up on my feed. But it also could show up on several of my friends' page because I posted something. I posted Rotary Club of Miami, helping our community over for 103 years. Two people said, hey, they liked one of them, Diane Landsberg, who we know is from Rotary, and this other lady, Georgia Vitali. I think this video is really cool, okay? So here's what I can do, and you can do this too, okay? Let me see, did it click on there? No, come on, click on there, please. Okay, I'm gonna put this person's name up here, McManus, okay? I hope there it is. And I'm gonna send this to Marisol, okay? And I'm gonna say, Marisol, this is one of the great projects of my club. Okay. Once I do this, okay, and I press enter, you see how her name is highlighted there in blue because she's a friend of mine, but she's not a member of the Rotary Club. When I press enter, voila, it's gone. It's going to show up on her page because I sent it specifically to her. Whenever we have a speaker, what I do whenever we have a speaker, I make a point of putting people's names underneath, and I'll say, oh, I want to invite you to our lunch, and I'm going to, you're my guest. I'll pay for your lunch. Please come. And I put the people's name on there, okay? The other thing you could do, you should like when you see our post. When you press the button like, you're basically telling Rotary, in our case, it's Jay Almeida because he's our public image guru, okay? And when you see these things on your page, click the word share. And when you click the word share, you can share it to your friends, you can share it to anybody else. I'm going to click it share to whoever has access to my page. And this thing's a little bit slow right now, and it's going to say, I could write something. I said, oh, I'm so proud to be a member of this club. So proud to be a member of this club. You ought to also consider joining. Oops, joining. And I press post. Now that message is going to be there. It's going to be on my page, but it's going to be on the page of friends of mine. Will it go to all 500 friends? No, it won't. It just will not happen. Why will it not happen? Because Facebook has some algorithms that I don't understand. I don't know how they work. Nobody really knows, but I know it's going to go to several people. Some people may click like, some people may do whatever they want to do. Now, how do you become a friend of the Rotary Club? Well, on that column up there, you see they have the little magnifying glass? You just click in there, Rotary. You see this? Rotary Club of Miami. Well, I already know I'm a friend of the Rotary Club of Miami. So let me just say Rotary Club of South Miami. And the reason I'm saying South Miami is because I know I'm not a friend of that club. I can't be a friend of every club, right? And all I have to do, you see it says Rotary Club of South Miami. I can click on there and see what they're doing, but if I click the word like, it says I liked it. That means now, from now on, whenever they post anything, some, not everything, some of the things that they post will show up on my feed. Okay, so if you're a member, if you're not a member of the Rotary Club of Miami, when you write in Rotary Club of Miami, you click like and it'll then show liked, and that's it. So as you see here below, it showed up Rotary Club of Miami, and it says I liked it. I like this club. So all I have to do is click on here, and now I'm going to be able to see whatever the Rotary Club of Miami is posting. And here they got, this tells you the photos that are on. All right, very cute. How nice. Some videos that they've gone on. But then you're going to get to see the latest posts. And here's the latest post. Cutest little dog. Okay, I think that dog is really cute. That's really nice. Okay, so I gave it a like. And let's just say, let me go back to late Miss Marisol McManus. Okay. Okay. So Marisol, she's going to get this. All right. And I'm going to say Rotary loves dogs. So do you. I invite you to come to one of, whoops, I'll go back, one of our Zoom meetings. Contact me. She is a friend of mine on Facebook, and she's also a personal friend. She can contact me and I can give her the information. I press enter, and what happens? It went, gone. She's going to. Now, is that easy? Now, I said it, gave it a like, and I could share this on the Rotary page or when it's on my page, because Rotary posted it. I didn't see it on my page. It may be somewhere, but I'd have to scroll all over the place. But when I see something I like, all I have to do is hit the word share. Share now. Now, is that cool? It's going to be, this has been on your timeline. So it's now going to be shared on my timeline, which means my friends, some of them are going to see this. Now, I think that's really cool. I don't know about you guys, okay? Now, what can you do to help us build our viewers, the people who are on the club, so who see it? If you look here, we have almost, I can't read it, my eye's not that good, 990 people who like the page, and we have 1,005 people who follow our page. That's really great. Remember I told you I've been adding friends. I have over 500 friends, and I did it with the goal of today's meeting, all right? So there's a place here, see it says the word community. This is right up top. When you enter into the Rotary Club of Miami, this is the Rotary Club's Facebook page. It's not my page, it's Facebook. How do I get it? I go up here with the magnifying glass. I typed in Rotary Club of Miami. It showed up. If I'm not a friend, I just hit the word like. If I am a friend, it'll show the word liked with a D. I click on the name, and this is what will show up for me, for you, for anybody. Now, how do I help our club build membership? It's so easy. See the word community? It says here, invite your friends. Guess what? I'm going to click here. And there it is. It says I have 170 people that I've not invited. So people who I have already invited to join the club, they either joined it or didn't join, not join the club, like our club, okay? They either joined it or they didn't join it. I have no idea what they did. But I can do the following. I can click here, and I can then say select all. They're all selected. And notice here, it's going to send invites to 162. Why they're 8 different? I have no idea. Maybe some people have blocks on their things. I don't know. This is going to go out to 162 people. It's just an invitation from me, and it'll go to them saying, you're invited by Robert Pohl. Years ago, I used to be able to write something in here. Oh, also send, what is it? Also send back each, no, the list. I don't know what that does. What does it say? You can send up to at one time. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I'm going to invite all these people, period, right? I'm going to invite 162 people. It's done. Now, 162 people that are my friends are going to receive an invitation from me to like our club. If they choose to like the club or don't choose to like the club, that's their choice. The important thing is what would make them do it? Well, the thing would be if they see the posts of the Rotary Club. You see, if you do it right away before you let people know about the club, then it's kind of silly because they don't know anything about the club. But remember, I shared these posts. When I go here under my name, you're going to see what I shared today. All right. And I shared them from the Rotary Club. This one says Rotary, another one says Rotary. I shared, well, let's share that again, and the video. Okay, it was a really nice video. Videos work really well. And I shared this one, which is a theme for next year about opening, a Rotary opens doors. That's the theme for next year. It opens doors of opportunities. And then from then on, there's nothing much about Rotary. Well, there is later on. Well, there's not one. I did this before. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so people will see this. And the concept is you first have to do a bunch of shares and invite people to see things about the club. Like I said, oh, this is a really good project, whatever. Type it in, type the person's name. And then the people will know something about Rotary. And then when you invite them, they may like the page. The important thing is that I go back to that website, with that page where I talked about combining the email and everything and the social media. But social media alone is not enough. It's the touch points. You just can't send somebody an invite, oh, please like my page, my Rotary page, and think they're going to like it if they don't know what Rotary is. So if you share our posts periodically, and if you write people's names and invite them and say something about it, like I did a moment ago, just whichever one, like here, right here, just do another one. I'm going to send another one to this poor lady, McManus. She's going to hate me. No, she's not. She's a very good friend. Okay, McManus. And I'm just going to say Rotary. Sings very slow today. Don't know why. Opens opportunities to serve. Like our page, please. Okay, and I'm going to correct the word opportunities. There we are. It's corrected. And I'm going to press enter, and she's going to get this. So I'm not saying overload your friends with, like, this poor lady just getting 3 things on her feed from me, and she's going to know it because it's going to be said from me to her, so she'll find that out. The key thing about that is that if you do this over a period of time, letting your friends know what's happening, and I say a period of time, a couple of weeks, and 3, 4, 5, I would say minimum 7, because that's 7 touches, 7 touch points to your friend. To identify friends of yours who you think would be interested in Rotary, who you think could share information of Rotary. Not all of your friends live right here or would want to join our club, but guess what? They could know other people. So if they like our club and they get feeds, that could go on to other people, okay? So the concept I wanted to get through is it's really easy. All you have to do, because here I am on my own page, okay? I'm going to go to my home page. Home means the feed from everybody who's posting whatever they're posting. And here I got David Chase. Oh, Trump needs to get on national TV and read the Bible, whatever he's saying. I don't care. Okay? But up here, I'm just right up there. I just do Rotary Club of Miami, and I'm done. Now, one thing I'm going to do also is to show you how can you create your own page once you have a page, your own business page. You see up here it says Robert, that's my feed. That's what I've been feeding in all the time. Next to it says home, which is what other people are posting. It's not what I post, it's what other people are posting. It's not what I share. It could be what the Rotary posts. When Jair posts something on Rotary, sometimes it will show up on my feed. Sometimes it'll show up on your feed. Sometimes it'll show up on both of our feeds. I don't know what Rotary's algorithm does. But if I want to have my own separate business page, and you see I have one here that says I've got 2 pages, okay? But let's just say I want to have another page. I hit the word create. What do I want to create? I can do an ad, I can do a group, an event, I can do all these different things. How about I'm going to create a page? Why do I want to create a page? You know what? I'm going to create another business, another brand. You see? Or I can be a community or public figure. Let's just say, I can't remember the lady at the club south here, Palmetto Bay, Perrine, Cutler Ridge Bay. She's a candidate for mayor. She's a public figure, she can do that, but I'm going to create a brand, all right, or a business. So I'm going to get started. I click get started. And what's the name of the brand? I'm going to call it Bulls Page. I'll call it Bulls Info. How about that? Oops, I can't see that well. I'm sorry, I don't have the right reading glasses. Category. What category is this going to be in? And I can decide what category. I'm going to say business. See, business service. You see, when you start up, it gives you the right choice. It could be a burger restaurant. No, I'm going to say business service, all right? And you go all the way through. What's the address? I put my address. I put everything, and then when I hit continue, that's it. It's mine. And once it's mine, I can do whatever I want with it. Isn't that fun? I mean, just imagine all the different things you can do and have fun with and have your own page. It can, by the way, 0 cost, okay, which is a beautiful thing. 0 cost. And so you go out there and you create your own page. You can be a service, you can be a consulting service, you can be a painter, you're a photographer. How about this? I just call it Bulls Info. I'm going to provide information, all kinds of data. How do I get people? Once I create my page and it's there, it'll show up. And when it creates my page, all I have to do is invite these people. I can't get to it from here. Can I see it? No. Oh, there we are. I got rid of that. Okay, what can I do? You see, here's FESPA Financial and GoFesp. I'm going to FESPA Financial. I don't have many people on that. Okay, I haven't used this one too much. They're loading up. There it is. That's my page. There's my logo and everything else. Isn't that cool? Okay, I don't have that many people on that. I have another page, which is called GoFesp. And the reason is because I tried to change names many times. And then for some reason with their algorithms, they said, oh, this guy's doing something strange. So they blocked me from continuing to change the name. You see, limits have been placed on. I can't change the name anymore. I don't know why they did that to me. But anyway, I don't care. I see that. You don't see that. I mean, you're seeing it now, but you wouldn't see it if you go on that page. And here I put whatever I want to put. Most of the stuff I put in here is in Spanish because this is directed to Latin America. I offer people different services and things like that. But how do I get people onto the page? Guess what? Let's just say you want to create a consulting services and you can have your own consulting page and make it look really nice. That's really cool. Well, what are you going to do? Whoops, I made a mistake. Let me come back. I'm sorry. What are you going to do on your page? You can invite your friends. Community, right here. Invite friends. There we go. I'm going to invite friends. And just for the fun of it, I'm sure everybody's going to be very upset, but I don't care. It's worth it. I'm going to select everybody and I'm going to send the invites. Okay. A lot of people are going to say this is a waste of time. It doesn't matter. This is basically in Spanish that I do this because it's directed to Latin America. It's not easy. So let's just say that one of you wants to create a consulting services. You have that. You do the create the page, as I said. Once it's created, you make it look as nice as you can. And you go in there. You can invite all your friends or you can invite some of your friends. I chose to invite all my friends. Okay. All my friends. Let's see how many I pick up. I got, I don't know, 19,896. So we'll see how many people that I send out accept this. I think it's really funny. But anyway, so the key point behind all this is that with these different medias, it's all the same thing. If you're doing Instagram, it's very simple. You invite people to like your page. You share something, you like the Rotary Club. Rotary Club of Miami put something out. You like it, you share it to your friends. It's that easy. You just share it. I'm not going to tell you how to open an Instagram page because it will be here forever. We've been about a half an hour right now. That's more or less what I plan to do. So if anybody has any questions, please let me know in the question box. All right, and I'll go over the questions right now. If anybody has any questions, please let me know and I'll address the questions. But it's that easy. And the important about this ease, you can help our club build not just our membership, because just because somebody saw something in Facebook, it doesn't mean that they're going to suddenly want to become a member of the Rotary Club of Miami. It's not going to happen. But it will happen over time. It will happen if they see we have interesting speakers. It will happen if they see we have interesting activities. It will happen if they see the videos. That's why we talk about combining emails with social media, okay? Well, I'm looking here. I don't see, is there a question here? Oh, we'll talk offline. Okay, fine. We can talk offline. That's great. Okay, thank you very much. And so before we finalize, where did my cursor disappear to? There it is. Before we finalize, I'm going to go to our very last slide, which basically says, this video, the webinar, will go out tomorrow. If I can, I'll get it out tonight. I just don't know how long it's going to take to upload. If you have any questions, please email me at rbull.miamirotary@gmail.com. You can look me up in Facebook as Robert Bull, and there's my Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/FESPA Financial. And I have a YouTube page also. You can look at FESPA, but it's going to be hard to find because there's plenty of FESPAs out there. Or there's something called a short URL, and you just write the word shorturl.at/b capital DGMT. Okay, because the normal Facebook URL address is extremely long. So I really want to thank you so much for participating in this. I hope this was of value to you, and I hope that you can help Jay Almeida, who's running all of our social media programs. I hope you can help him build our social media presence. So thank you very much for participating. I'm going to turn this off 1 second. There we are. I'm going to say sayonara. It's been a pleasure seeing you guys. I'll see you at the next meeting or the next webinar. Thank you very much.